What's up everyone, my name is T. Thank you for stopping on by. Today is actually going to be the first 5-minute get bits tip video that I'm going to post on this channel. And how it works with this series is you can comment down below a topic you want me to talk about. And if it's something I'm knowledgeable in, I'm going to be coming to park lakes and sitting in park benches just like this, having a one-on-one conversation based on the topics you want me to talk about. So for the first video, I decided to talk about swim baits. When I worked at a tackle shop for about 4 years, I got asked often the most questions about swim baits. So I decided, you know what, let's just make a video for those that are looking to get into swim baits or maybe haven't found too much success with swim baits. This video really is for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this timer. We got 5 minutes. Okay, tip number 1, start off small. You do not have to get a big old Depths 250 or a Huddleston, you know, like a 4 to 8 ounce swim bait. You don't have to get those full body big baits. Although it'd be cool if you gradually progress into the bigger stuff, you do not need to go out there and spend money on a dedicated rod, reel, and the baits. Because oftentimes, a lot of people who do start off with the bigger stuff, they lose a lot of money, if I'm being honest with you. They buy a big bait, and the bigger the bait, the less bites you're gonna get. This is just, it is what it is. So if you bought, say, a Depths 250 and you don't get bit, well, you're out 120 to 150 bucks plus the rod and reel. So then you say, you know what, I'm gonna go buy another bait. And before you know, you got all these baits and you didn't catch too much fish. So that's why I always say start off small. Chances are you have a medium heavy or a heavy fast action rod. And if you do, congratulations, you can throw stuff like this G2 shell cracker or this rooftop gill glide, even this rising sun. This is like a 6.5 inch bait. It's a bigger presentation, probably bigger than what you're throwing, certainly bigger than your Kitex. So I suggest start off small. And this leads me to tip number 2. Buy one bait, stick with the bait. Buy one bait and set a goal with that one bait. And the goal could be, I want to catch 5, 10, 15, 20 fish on it. Just set a goal. And when you set a goal, only use that bait until you meet your goal. So if you decided to go with, say, a 68 HUD, you looked at the body of water that you're fishing, you did your homework, you say, you know, this bait should work for me. I've seen people at this park lake catch fish on the 68 HUD. I want to be a part of that club. You buy the bait, only fish the bait. Don't fish nothing else. Don't throw a drop shot, a Senko. Don't even throw another swim bait. Just challenge yourself to fish this one bait. And I guarantee you what's going to happen when you do meet your goal. You're gonna know everything you need to know about that one bait. So let's just say you set a goal for 10 fish catches on the 68 HUD. And you're like, dude, I broke my PB. Cool. Are you gonna keep on throwing the HUD? No. Now you can go treat yourself, go get you another bait. But are you gonna get you another 68 HUD, maybe a weedless version of it? No, it wouldn't make no sense. You can effectively add to your arsenal now. So you had a 68 HUD, now you're like, you know what, I want a glide bait. So you check out this rooftop gill glide, and then you set a goal of that one, 5 to 10 fish catches. You met your goal. You know what, dude, they've been busting. I want a topwater. You buy a G2 shell cracker, you get you a PB rat, something that's completely different from what you've already thrown and what you already own. And what ends up happening is you'll start to cover all your different water columns, top water, middle, and bottom. You start to effectively add to your arsenal. And most importantly, you build confidence in the baits that you currently own. So let's just say you bought baits for the bottom, the middle, and the top, and you've caught a lot of fish on a lot of the smaller profile baits. This is where you can go and buy you a dedicated rod and reel setup for swim baits and get you an actual big swim bait like a Depths 250 or a HUD. You can get you a Weight Hogs by Toxic Baits or a Glide Away. But you see, you've already invested time and you've caught fish. You learn, okay, this is where I'm casting. This is where I've been catching fish. You start to develop confidence in the spots that you're fishing. You go out and you buy you a swim bait rod and reel setup for that bigger bait that you're gonna buy, and you're gonna do the same thing you did, but with bigger baits. You can start off with a glide bait, and then you meet your goal. Say you set a goal, I wanna catch 5 fish on the bigger baits, and you, bam, you caught 5 fish. Then you say, I wanna get a bottom crawling bait. So you buy a HUD, or you buy a mag, or you buy some type of bigger bottom crawling bait. You set a goal, 5 fish catches on that. Boom, you can get you a top water. Before you know it, you've caught 50, 60, 70 fish, and chances are you've broken your PB so many times. But most importantly, you saved money and got better. Don't do the opposite. Don't spend a lot of money and didn't get any better. Because a lot of people do that. They go out, they buy a bait, they don't get bit, they put it down, they go and they buy another bait, they don't get bit, they put it down. Before you know it, you're in a whole 10 baits and you probably only caught 2 or 3 fish. Switch it around, player, and I guarantee if you do that, you're gonna save money. And do that for all your fishing too. That's my last tip. After you've learned, apply it in everything else that you do fishing related, and you're gonna find success and you're gonna break your PBs. And we're coming up on that 5-minute mark. I feel super stoked. This was 100% organic, no cuts, no transitions, no nothing, just me and you. I just got off of work. I'm about to go home, make a steak dinner with my family. Then I'm gonna come back here and actually throw one of these baits and see if I can get bit. I appreciate you guys for tuning on in. Please do comment something you want me to talk about. And if I've earned it, consider liking and subscribing, help me grow. And yeah. I haven't said this in about 11 months. Don't count your blessings, pass them. It's not about what you got, it's about what you give. And I think this world would be better if everyone did just a little bit of that. Because today and age, man, stuff is crazy, dude. China, India, Pakistan, all that. Tariffs, dude, it's terrible. I'll make a tariff video if you want. Catch you guys in the next one. Out.